radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's
Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you with us today. This is the day that we celebrate greatness in customer service.
Absolutely. Our favorite day of the week where we get to open up the phone lines and hear from you. We know you've been waiting all week long to chat and tell us who you love to do business with. Well, here we go. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Just pick up the phone and tell us who you like to do business with.
Those people who pick up the phone and call us, we call them kindness captains. And, of course, one of our lead-off kindness captains is always Deborah from Phoenix. Deborah, welcome to the show.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Angel. Good to hear you guys.
Oh, always a joy to hear you, Deborah. I just love that you kick off our Fan Braggin Friday, that you are our sunny kindness captain down in Phoenix, Arizona. Deborah, before we hear your Fan Braggin story, can you tell me what the temperature is in Phoenix
Please
today?
make it warm.
Oh, you know what? And I'm trying to remember what is our temperature. It is.
You can ballpark.
It's 43 right now, but it's going to get up to 69.
43.
I didn't know it.
That's
I
a
didn't
long
know
number.
I didn't know it dropped down that low in
You lost
in
100
Phoenix
degrees
ever.
somewhere.
Yeah, it can. It just doesn't stay there, thank goodness. But, yeah, we'll get up to 60,
Okay.
69 today.
So because Phoenix is known for its, out scorching temperatures and it gets really hot in Phoenix, when it drops down to this type of temperature, are you like all bundled up like in a parka and fur and blankets, or do you kind of take it in stride?
No, gosh, no. Are you kidding? I went for my walk this morning. I had my gloves on. I had my scarf. I had my woolen cap on.
There you go.
I had my coat on. Oh, yes, I was wrapped up.
That's a perfect picture of sunny Phoenix. It is freezing out here today in Denver, and the wind is blowing through, and boy, I'll tell you what, it just goes right through you.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's probably damp a little bit, too.
A little bit. All right, Deborah, let's get to fan bragging, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, who are you fan bragging about?
I am bragging about Nolan Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T Wright.
Okay.
And he is a sales leasing consultant at Chapman Chevrolet. And I'll tell you, I went to just take him a book that I promised him. And when I got there, he was like, well, let's take a look at a car. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, no, I really don't want to go there. Even though I knew I needed a car, I just, you know how you just don't want to do that?
Right. Not today. It's like it's not on my list of things to do today.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, he was wonderful. I told him if I was going to do it, what I needed, and he showed me what would fall into that price range. That did not work for me. And so he didn't skip a beat. He took me over to what I was looking for and showed me exactly what that price difference would be. So he didn't play with me. He didn't, make me walk through his stuff. He showed me what I was asking for, took me directly to it. I was in and out in 4 hours. He never left my side except for a very few minutes. He stayed with me the whole time until the entire deal was done, and I walked out getting the price that I could afford with what I needed, and it was so fast my head spun.
Wow.
Okay, so that's impressive because it wasn't even on your list of things to do that day. I mean, it was, it was out there. You needed it. It was on, something I'm going to strive for in the next few months, the next year, whatever your timeline was. You didn't really have one. And he was able to pull out of you how you could actually make that work for you in a way that was quick and easy and comfortable and worthy of a fan brag. I mean, he's a car salesman, for goodness sakes. They're not usually worthy of a fan brag. So I'm really impressed with Nolan.
Yeah, I tell you, and that's one thing I really don't like as car salespeople because I have such bad experiences with them.
Sure.
But I'll tell you, he reaffirmed that he is so great at his customer service. He told me what I could look for down the future, how it would work. I mean, it was just awesome.
It sounds awesome. It just sounds ideal.
Absolutely. What a brilliant fan, Bragg. That's Nolan Wright at Chapman Chevrolet. Do you have contact information for them?
I certainly do. They are at 1150 North 54th Street, Chandler, Arizona, 85226 is the zip code, and his cell phone number is 520-371-0622.
Deborah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, what are you driving now?
I am driving a Chevy Sonic.
Ooh.
Never even seen
And what's so neat is it only has 16 miles on it.
No way.
And so I've got a brand new car, and I have no repair worries and headache, which I had tons of.
There is just something just freeing when you've got a car that's just going to start, get you to where you need to go. The engine light's not going to come on. I mean, it can be really nerve-wracking when you're trying to focus on your business and everything else that we need to do. Now, Deborah, I've chatted with you, and I've kept you on for quite a bit of time, but I do want to hear what you get to do for a living. Will you tell our listeners what you do?
Yes, I am excited to be able to be a trainer and a life coach with All-Star Success Alliance, and I work with network marketers that are tired of failing. They want to succeed in their business. We have the tools, the information, and resources. We partner with them. We walk them through it. If they don't have a downline that's helping them, upline that's helping them with that, we help them do that. And even if they do and they're not having success, we can move them forward, and we help them walk them through that process.
Give some contact information, dear.
Yes, my number is 602-568-0898, and my site is asanetwork.biz.
Fantastic. Deborah, thank you so much for your fan bragging story. We appreciate hearing from you every Friday.
Oh, you are welcome. It's my pleasure and honor.
One more time around the block. That's Deborah in her new Chevrolet. Love that. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more fan bragging stories on the other side of these messages.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
You want to create more in your life and you want to do it with ease, but you aren't sure how to get there. It's time to be open to new ideas and do what Faith did. It's time to pick up your copy of the new book, What Would Faith Do? By Faith Young. Filled with inspirational stories of people just like you who overcame adversity and went on to achieve amazing things, What Would Faith Do? Will motivate you to do the same. Create an abundant life through faith. Get a sneak peek of What Would Faith Do? Or purchase a copy at, you guessed it, whatwouldfaithdo.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Your healthy radio addiction. The Laura Ingraham Show, live weekday mornings at 7 on KLZ 560, The Source.
This is Dave. The Experience Pros radio show is changing the way people treat people in business. Listen to Eric and Angel mornings at 10, right before the Dave Ramsey Show at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for Fan Braggin Friday, the day that we celebrate greatness in business.
All right, so on the second Friday of the month, our dear friend Philip Aronoff with the Experience Pros hosts a Fan Braggin training over at the Kellogg Executive Suites off of Broadway and Dry Creek. And if you work from home or you just need a professional address, need a little bit more of a professional appearance, we recommend the Kellogg Executive Suites. And she opens up and hosts this event every month. Our friend Carolyn Bertard is attending. She posted that over on her Facebook wall. So Carolyn, thanks so much for rejuvenating your fan bragging efforts today. And Philip is on hold with the group that had come out to join him at the fan bragging training.
Hey, Philip, how's it going, buddy?
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Angel. How are you today?
We're doing fantastic. And how's Fan Braggin 101 going?
It's great. We have 7 people here. It's a great group. Lots of enthusiasm.
Well, you know, when you say you got 7 people, we like to hear them. So let's get a little hoop and holler going.
All right, hold on. So now you know I'm not here by myself.
All right.
No, we never imagined you would be, Philip. And we love the fact that we can talk about fan bragging and what it does to help grow your business, having kindness be a part of your business plan, paying it forward, saying something nice, and then, of course, the reward of getting to tell several people about your business, kind of duplicating your efforts on the radio doesn't hurt either. So love it. Philip, who are you fan bragging about today?
Well, I am fan bragging today about Orange Theory Fitness in Littleton. It is their newest location that they're opening. It is 5 minutes from my house. I cannot tell you how happy I am that they are close to where I live. And really, I'm fan bragging today because they offered a free class just this past Wednesday. They used the Orange Theory Fitness in South Glen, and the staff that they have there, and I'm going to mention everybody's name, Lisa, Hillary, Meredith, Sandy, Dorothy, and the owner, Nina Newcomb. They were great. They had a bunch of people come in to take a class. They kind of got everybody set up. We went in, we did the class. They were helpful. They made sure everybody was doing it right. They made sure that nobody was doing more than they could because a lot of people had never taken a class before. They're very excited about their new location. They look at it as everybody that is a member is a part of their team. You're not just a dollar amount, paying a membership fee. And I'm very excited for them. They are just a fantastic group of people. And I know they're going to be hugely successful where they're at.
I love that. Now, let me see if I understood you correctly, Philip. Orange Theory Fitness, you know that we love Orange Theory Fitness.
Yes.
But the owner of this particular location, her name is Nina Newcomb?
Yes, sir.
Orange Theory Fitness with Nina Newcomb. I think that's catchy. We could do that.
Yes. Yeah, and they're great people, and they're going to be offering a lot of great things for their members, and it is going to be a great location. They are going to be at 8 1555 West Bellevue Avenue, number 2618, and that's Littleton, 80123. So it's right on the corner of Wadsworth and Bellevue.
Perfect. I'll tell you what, we know that many of our listeners have put exercise and being more fit and healthier on their list of things that they want to change about themselves this year. Orange Theory Fitness has a very unique training system. It's not like anything you've ever experienced before. It's an individualized, personalized workout because you're monitoring your own heart rate, getting it into the orange zone. That's the Orange Theory piece of it, making sure you get the right workout, keeping your heart rate right where it needs to be. But you're in a group setting, and so it's super fun and motivating and encouraging, and yet you're not necessarily trying to keep up or match up the guy next to you because you're keeping your own rate in that orange zone. All right, so Philip, love that you went and participated and took advantage of that.
Yeah, and this actually, for me, I am not calling this a resolution because we all know what happens with resolutions.
Right, yeah, we give them up.
This is a must-do for 2014. I've already committed to the people that are opening this that I'm going to be there 3 to 4 times a week. And I'm going to be doing the things that I need to do to get healthy. So I'm kind of throwing it out there or laying down the gauntlet to the people that listen to this show and the people that know who I am. I'm challenging everyone, if you're in this area, this Orange Theory Fitness, if you live in their area, I'm telling you to go join. I'm challenging you to come out and work out with me during the next however many months, over however long it takes. And to be a part of this and to get in better health, because I believe as a business owner, I work better when I feel better, look better, and am taking better care of myself.
No kidding,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, you've got the energy. You know, you've put yourself on your priority list. You show that you can manage your time well, that you've got some diversity in your activities. You're not all work and no play, that you yourself are important. And if you put yourself as an important piece on your list, that shows your clients an example that they're going to be important, that you get it, you get priorities. And just feeling better and healthier, we put in a lot of long hours, and we need our energy to stay high. So Orange Theory Fitness, brand new location at Wadsworth and Bellevue, you said?
Yeah, Wadsworth and Bellevue, and I'm going to give you a phone number because they're doing pre-sales right now for membership.
Nice.
And that is a very important time for them. They're not open yet, but they've got a big orange canopy that you can't miss right out in front of their location. And so they also have a phone number you can call. The number is 303-979-6878.
Well, and today, with everybody being united in orange because of the Denver Broncos, run over into Orange Theory Fitness and pick up an orange T-shirt, and you'll be good to go if you didn't have anything orange in your closet. All right.
Absolutely.
Now, Philip, we know that you are out there every day working with the Experience Pros team, the Extreme Customer Service Directory, looking for companies who offer extreme customer service. Tell our listeners a little bit about you.
Yeah, I am out there looking for companies like Orange Theory Fitness, looking for like some of the companies that are sitting here today, people that are doing, offering extreme customer service, people that are doing business right, people that are out there helping other people be successful. Those are people that I want to talk to, and I can be reached by phone, 720-837-0860. Or they can email me at Philip with 2 L's at experiencepros.com.
Fantastic. 720-837-0860 or Philip with 2 L's at experiencepros.com. Philip, thanks for calling in, and encourage some of those 7 folks over there to hang up the phone and call right back. Let's hear from them as well.
We're going to do that. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the day.
All right. The number to call is 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us who's getting it right in business, and we'll give you an opportunity to promote your business as well.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Hi, this is Karen with Seniors Helping Seniors of South Metro Denver. If you or someone you know is a more mature citizen who needs a little extra hand around the house, Seniors Helping Seniors is your answer. We provide personal care, companionship, transportation, meal preparation, and more, including Alzheimer's and dementia care. And all of our helpers are seniors themselves. Licensed and trustworthy help is available at seniorshelpingseniors.com/South Metro Denver or by calling 303-990-4561. That's 303-990-4561. Call today and let's meet.
You've tried and tried to shed those 10, 20, even 50 pounds of excess weight, and like so many Americans, you're frustrated. It's no secret that the body needs to be in balance before lasting weight loss can be maintained. Let Dr. Deborah Zeff and Christy Edwards of Holistic Herbal Health help you detoxify your body and get you on the fast track to quantum weight loss. You know you can do this. Now you know someone who can help. Call Dr. Zeff and get started on your quantum weight loss today. 303-249-7742. That's 303-249-7742 or online at rootedinhealth.com.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to See It Thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
This is Dave Logan, and I know what it's like to get home and not be able to get into the garage, right? I mean, it's especially frustrating when you're getting home from a road trip. That's why I now trust Don's Garage Doors to make sure that it never happens to me again. The LiftMaster system, along with the reliability of Don's, gives me absolute confidence that I'll always be welcomed home. Perhaps you should contact my friends at Don's Garage Doors and ask about their free keypad and remote offers while their supplies last. Find them online at donsgaragedoors.com or call them at 303-738-DOOR.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
This is Angie Austin. Catch the good news with Angie Austin weekdays over on our sister station, 810 KLVZ. Now back to the Experience Pros on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday. We'd love to hear your stories of great customer service, and the number to call is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let's go right back to the phones. Kim is calling in from Denver. Kim, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Angel and Eric. How are you?
Well, we're having a fantastic Friday hearing these great customer service stories. Kim, who you fan bragging about?
I called to come in and brag about Kelly and Dennis and Bluegrass and the entire team at PDQ Printing in Highlands Ranch.
What did they do for you?
They have gone well above and beyond. We've generated several marketing pieces over the last 6 to 8 weeks, and short deadlines and quick turnaround, and the design has been fantastic, and the response from our customers and recipients has been fantastic as well.
You know, we work with PDQ, Printing Done Quickly, there in Highlands Ranch, and they just blow me away. I mean, my jaw drops. I mean, they want to bring tears to my eyes, the way they make you feel so special and validated as a customer. Even if you bring in something last minute, short notice, they never make you feel like disorganized or like you're a hindrance to what they're doing. Love what they do over there. So what kind of marketing pieces have you made?
We did our thank you card for our clientele that went out in the beginning of December.
Nice.
And we've set up all new branding and letterhead. We have a card going out here in the next day or so that they're finishing up on right now. So
very cool.
Lots of branding for us.
Absolutely, and I love the fact that you're sending out thank you cards. That's that makes a difference in the business altogether. All right, so printing done quickly. Do you have contact information for them?
Their website is printingdonequickly.com. Their phone number is 720-524-8302.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, all right, so Kim, you're doing some business, you're doing some branding, some marketing materials. Tell our customers what you get to do for a living.
I am with the Welcome Home team at Innovative Real Estate.
Well,
we are...
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was gonna mention something else, but I will wait and let you finish.
We are focused on the United team and a process that will welcome you home in 2014. So we're working on our branding to get that off the line right now.
Very nice. That's the Welcome Home team with Innovative Real Estate. And welcome is spelled with a K. Love that, WELKOME, home team. Kim, some contact information for you.
Our email is team@welcomehometeam.com, again spelled with a K. Our phone number is 303-586-1592.
Well, we had Mike in the studio earlier this week from the Welcome Home team talking about building relationships with clients and really connecting with people authentically and in a real genuine way. And one of the things, Kim, I know that you're doing this year is really encouraging people to kind of step up their fitness and do some health challenges. I saw you posted some stuff this morning. How many push-ups did you do today?
I think I had to do about 65 today. So
65.
I am so impressed.
Not all at once yet, but they're coming along.
No, I am very, very impressed. Can people join your little fitness challenge on Facebook if they want to play with you?
Absolutely. The group is open, and we'd love to have anybody in there.
What's it called on Facebook? What's the group called?
IMO Fitness Challenge.
IMO Fitness Challenge?
IMELS. Yep.
Perfect.
IMO Fitness Challenge.
Will you post that on our Facebook page and encourage people to check it out?
Sure, I would love to.
I would love that. Well, love that you fan bragged about printing done quickly. The fact that you are a fan bragger, a kindness captain, tells us about the customer service you're going to receive over at the Welcome Home team, often fan bragged about here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, and members of our Extreme Customer Service Directory. Kim, thanks so much for calling in.
You guys have a great day.
Absolutely. It is Fan Bragging Friday, and the lines are open. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We'd love to hear from you. And Teresa in Colorado Springs writes in, says, would love to tell you about the Beehive in Colorado Springs. I've been going to Nikki for years, and she's the owner of the Beehive, which I take it as a hair salon. I absolutely love her and everyone else at the Beehive. Everyone is friendly, and it makes my time at the salon very enjoyable. I love that I'm able to tell Nikki to just do whatever she wants, and I always leave loving my hair. She also does eyebrow waxing, and I think it's the best wax I've had in years. I am constantly recommending this salon to anyone who will listen. Well, listeners in Colorado Springs, head on down to the Beehive. You can find them at 750 Garden of the Gods Road, Suite 100 in Colorado Springs.
All right, it is Fan Bragging Friday. We do open up the phone lines, which means you get to call in and talk to us about who you love to do business with. The phone number is toll-free, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and you can fan brag about anybody in the country, in the galaxy. If you like to do business with them, we want to hear about it. The show is obviously in Denver, and we get to hear about it, but the show goes national when we put it out on our YouTube, which is being live streamed every single day here from Studio Z. So no matter who you want to fan brag about, big business, small business, anybody in the country, if you like to do business with them, we want to hear about it. 855-FAN-BRAG.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you there. Absolutely. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. When we return, more fan bragging stories just for you.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
This is Eric, and I've helped hundreds of nonprofits raise millions of dollars. One thing I can absolutely guarantee, when you hire a professional certified auctioneer, you will raise more money, a lot more. If donations help you do what you do, here's what you need to do now. Visit reddiamondauctions.com or call Kevin Perry at 970-673-2625. That's 970-673-2625.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude, and be sure to always end your week with Fan Braggin Friday. The Experienced Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
This is Molly Vogt with Heart of the Matter. Riddle me this. If our Constitution says Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, then what's up with all this targeted snooping, spying, and censoring? Let's talk about that. Join the Americhicks as we get to the heart of the matter this Sunday afternoon, 4 to 6, on KLZ The Source.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with Ken Clark and Jason Worley, today at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
I want to know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We want to know what you're thinking. The number to call is 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724.
It's so easy to say something nice about somebody else in business, and we don't always think about, when we get great customer service, we tend to take it for granted.
Right.
If we get something bad and somebody, doesn't give us great service, they make us wait or whatever, we feel really justified in complaining publicly to everybody we know, and yet we get great customer service every single day. So kind of changing the paradigm shift and making sure that you fan brag when you get great customer service. Over on the Highland Ranch Chamber of Commerce page, Carolyn Bertard said, kudos to Denise. at Windcrest Rehab. She says, we're dealing with aging ill parent issues, and she was a big help yesterday in learning what options are available. So, Carolyn, thank you so much for mentioning the folks over at Windcrest Rehab. They are doing a great job for those that are dealing with those parents that are, it's kind of awkward when you become the caretaker for your parent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Later on in life. So,
well,
appreciate that.
they do such a great job over there. You and I had the opportunity to speak over at Windcrest earlier this week, and you know, I seriously thought about signing up just for myself.
You know, you do. You go to some of these. You go to some of these places, and you get to see the, you know, how they decorate, all the things that you always wish you would have had in your own home. They have it there. All the activities, all the amenities, and people your age, and fun people to hang out with, and it's all just kind of like all under one roof and taken care of. My parents actually want to move to a place in Florida that my mom, they've gone to visit, and they don't even own cars. Everybody drives around in little golf carts. And she's so excited. She just wants to be like on perpetual vacation. But once you've worked all those years, you now are retired, you are done working, you get to enjoy it. And so love that there are fantastic locations. My son did a field trip over to Windcrest when he was in middle school and came home and he says, Mom, I want you to move in there. I said, honey, I'm not old enough. I know you think I'm old enough, but I'm not old enough.
Well, all right. This comes in from Denise. She says, do you like Cajun food? And Denise, the answer is, oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Do you like Cajun food? If so,
catfish.
What's that?
Yeah.
Well, that's an old story. I've moved on, and yes, I enjoy catfish as well. And Denise even mentions catfish here. So she says, if so, you got to go to No Nose Cafe, just on the north side of Highlands Ranch. Great friendly service, awesome food, and lively atmosphere. Absolutely love No Nose. They have great specials, a wide variety of tasty Cajun food on their menu. Always have a hard time picking what she wants because there are so many options. She says, I finally tried their salmon this time for lunch, and it was cooked perfectly. Comes with a side of seasonal vegetables and sliced tomatoes. They were all seasoned so well. Next time, I'm going to try the salmon blackened and see if it's just as good. And then her husband, I'm guessing it's her husband, Brian, stuck with what he loves, the blackened catfish po' boy. He gets it almost every time we go. That must mean it's also good. Go to No Nose for some fantastic Cajun food. You can find No Nose at the intersections, just off the intersection of Santa Fe and County Line Road in Littleton.
I'll tell you what, No Nose gets fan bragged about. People who have been there who are looking for that Southern food, Cajun food in a really authentic location, rave and fan brag about No Nose. And it's a fun little location. It's right next to the Harley Davidson motorcycle place.
Right.
I think you could have like a whole day experience going on there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rent a Harley and go have some Cajun food and, you know, cruise down Santa Fe and just kind of throw caution to the wind.
Do you have this fantasy of riding a motorcycle? And
Actually, I don't.
No. All right.
Somebody does. I mean, everybody has to have their own dream. You know, what's your dream? Everybody has to have their own dream. I'm just painting a picture for somebody who might want to dream like that.
All right. Let's go to the phones. Karen is calling in. Karen, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your fan bragging story, Karen?
I was Christmas shopping for everyone else and happened to find some pants for me, but they didn't have my size, and so I asked the Kohl's store that I was at if they could call another store, and they did, and of course the other store said they didn't have them, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to drive over there, and I took a picture of the tag, and I went in, and I found Sandy, and I said, can you help me find these pants? They look just like this pair, but, you know, I can't find them in my size, and she said, oh, yeah. So we went through probably 6 different racks till we found the pair that was my size. And I just know a lot of clerks would be like, oh, no, we're out of those, and let you go. But she actually took the time, and I did tell her manager thank you, but I just thought if someone else needs help finding clothes, they should go see Sandy down at the Kohl's at Kipling and 470.
You know, that is a fun location, and right off the highway, so easy access wherever you are in town to get to. But it's true, Karen. Somebody will say, you know what, this is where I thought they might be. They're not here, so you're on your own.
Out of luck.
I don't know that we have any. I don't see them. They kind of pull what our kids do at home. Mom, I can't find them. They're not here. And think that that's okay. So love that somebody took the time to spend with you.
Hey, Karen, I can totally relate to your fan bragging. I too went and found a pair of jeans at a different store, and they were the wrong size, so I took them back and was looking for the right size. And the same thing. There's so many. It would take me forever. So I found somebody, and I said, "Do you work here?" And he says, "Yep." And I said, "Can you help me find it?" He says, "Actually, I'm on my break and I'm shopping, so I can't help you."
Yeah. Sorry.
And that was the way that it was. So I really respect your fan brag. I love that. Kohl's over at Kipling and 470. Great store right there.
Tell me, who was the gal that helped you?
It was Sandy.
Sandy. All right. We're going to send a little postcard over to Kohl's and let them know they've got a wonderful employee in Sandy making their customers feel fantastic. All right. So, Karen, tell our listeners what you get to do.
I get to show people houses, which I'm on my way to do right now. And this is a repeat client that I sold them a house 2 years ago, and they've decided it's time to move again. And so they were more than, anxious to get me back because they know I give them great service, and I give them the data so they can make a decision, and then they can decide if it's right for them or not.
So they bought a house a couple of years ago and were ready to buy again, and they thought of you, they remembered you. Had you stayed in touch with them? Had you stayed in contact with them?
I had, yes. And I keep them up to date on the market and on the value of their house, so they kind of have been watching it over the last 2 years. And yeah.
And now the timing is right. Are they moving very far, or is it kind of like a house around the corner kind of thing?
They're probably moving 20 miles, so they're switching neighborhoods. And we looked at this neighborhood before, and now something came up that really fits all their needs, and that was what I was telling them is that, you know what, this fits everything that you've told me, and I've checked the value, and the value is good, and this neighborhood has a good chance of appreciating, so they know they're in a good spot going forward, not just this purchase.
Karen, that sounds like your customer service is quite the story in itself. Will you please give some contact information for you?
Sure. My number is 720-384-3884. And people can go to my website, which is DouglasCountyHomePrices.com. It'll get you any listing in the metro area, so you can search there.
Love that.
And I love your show, and I thank you for letting me congratulate someone else.
Oh, Karen.
Absolutely, absolutely. And kudos to you, too, because the people that fan brag, we know we can make this great connection, that somebody who recognizes and is willing to pay it forward, say something nice about somebody else to kind of get out of their own way and put somebody else in the spotlight, that tells us something about the service that they give their customers. Because if you didn't give it yourself, you wouldn't recognize it in somebody else. Does that make sense?
I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's true.
All right, phone number one more time, Karen.
720-384-3884.
Fantastic, Karen. Thanks for the call today. Have a great time, and go sell another house.
Go Broncos.
Go
yeah,
Bronco.
absolutely,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. So what's really interesting is that nobody here in the studio is wearing orange today, and yet we're all so excited about the Broncos, but apparently it's not being reflected in our wardrobe.
Well, I have...
You have an orange heart?
Well, I have orange in my heart.
If I cut you, you bleed orange?
With that, too, yes. I was going to use the old... do you remember, during, what is it, St. Patrick's Day, you're supposed to wear green?
Mm-hmm.
And if you weren't wearing green, the old standby line. I'm wearing green
underwear.
Right.
Are you wearing orange underwear?
Maybe.
Do you have Bronco underwear?
Maybe.
All right, so we were driving down the road the other day, and we saw a car in front of us that had a Bronco emblem. But of course, from a distance, you didn't know it was a Bronco emblem. It was, a solid color. It was like a dark metal color.
Right, and it was the horse logo that was attached to the word Broncos written underneath it.
But it was from a distance. It's in a car, so it's not like you're sitting right on it and you couldn't really make it out. From a distance, in this particular case, and I haven't researched it to know if it's in every case, but the Bronco head actually resembles Pumbaa.
Pumbaa from
the Lion
King. Yeah.
The warthog.
Totally looked like a razorback of some sort.
It was a very odd. Eric actually saw it, and
Yep.
he's like, "I am such a bad Bronco fan."
Seriously?
I didn't know instantly that was the Bronco
When we
head.
got closer, it was clearly the Bronco head, and the letters, the word Broncos underneath. But it did. If you turn it, put it in silhouette, close your eyes, put it in silhouette, angle it a little bit off, and it looks like a razorback hog standing on the Serengeti, looking for Timon. I'm just saying.
Well, I think a piece of it. Well, no, I'm looking at this. It doesn't really look like it here.
Yeah, it's hard to see that way. Okay, well, we're going to see if I can find a picture of it, and and then we'll see if we can
recreate it
for you. Folks, the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We'd love to hear your story of great customer service. It's a recommendation. It's a referral. If I asked you, what's a great Mexican restaurant, you'd be able to tell me right now. If I asked you, where do you love to go get your hair done, you could tell me right now. Who does a great job over at your supermarket? You got it right now. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. That's what we want to know from you.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If you're ready to get serious about your health, then experience the BioT difference. BioT Medical's all-natural testosterone pellet therapy is the safest and most effective way to increase your testosterone levels. Testosterone therapy not only improves your energy and libido, but also protects against heart disease, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and prostate cancer. Go to biotmedical.com to find a BioT certified practitioner near you. That's BIOTE medical.com.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
You have a 401k and you keep hearing about ways to invest in real estate or precious metals. At Diverse Retirement Solutions, they've developed a plan that will help you do just that, and you can take back control of your retirement funds with checkbook control and no annual fees. Find out how by going to diverseretirementsolutions.com or calling them at 970-316-2099. That's 970-316-2099. Don't wait another day to take control of your retirement funds. Put them to work for you today. Diverse Retirement Solutions, 970-316-2099.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
The U.S. Postal Service wants to remind everyone this year to protect themselves from becoming victims of identity theft. Never give out passwords, PIN numbers, or account numbers. To learn more, visit www.consumer.gov/ncpw.
Good morning, Denver. This is Dave. Don't miss the Dave Ramsey Show today at noon, live on AM 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We'd love to hear your stories of great customer service. Simply pick up the phone and call 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. We'll give you an opportunity to promote your business with our listeners as well. And I went in search of the Denver Broncos car emblem that we saw.
That kind of looks like a warthog from a distance. So, you think about the snout is actually facing to the right. And so if you look at it, this is like a backwards.
Yeah, I found something that was very similar, and what I'm going to do is try to recreate it because the one that we saw was all black instead of the silvery that I found. But I'm going to recreate it and put it on the Facebook wall so that you can see that if you just use a little imagination and you're 150 feet back, it looks like.
It totally does. Yeah. From a distance, although, it does kind of make you wonder, all right, so it kind of does look like, but who would really have that? Why didn't it also look like the Bronco head to us?
It was angled a little different. If you
they didn't put it on right?
Well, no. The actual emblem, they took the Broncos word, Broncos, and then they angled the horse's head down a little to connect to the word because it's all a plastic emblem, right? Mm-hmm. And because of the angle, it actually, from a distance, looks like the warthog is looking out over the Serengeti. Let's go to the phones. Shanine is on the phone with us. Shanine, welcome to the Experience Bros Radio Show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are just doing fantastic. It's Fan Braggin' Friday, and we love to hear people call in and tell us their fan bragging stories. Who are you fan bragging about today?
I am calling about Castle Rock couponing. I thought this was the perfect time of year with Christmas and all of the holidays over, and people are going to start getting bills for all of the Christmas presents and stuff that they just bought, and people are going to be thinking about, how can I save some money? And one of the biggest things that we all spend way too much money on is our groceries. And so I wanted to fan brag about my friend Kelly with Castle Rock couponing.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I think my husband always says, spend less, save more. And we're always looking for ways to how to reduce our grocery budget. It's one of those things that it just kind of takes over our life, doesn't it, Shanine?
Absolutely. But thank goodness I don't have to do that anymore because my friend Kelly does it for me.
Okay, so describe it to me.
So she has a weekly fee. You pay her a weekly fee, which covers your coupon inserts and access to a couponing website. You send her in a weekly grocery list. She does everything from that point forward. She does all of your couponing for you, and she does all of your grocery shopping, and you literally go to her house and pick it up, and she has it all bagged, and everything's ready for you, and you just stick it in your car and take it home.
What?
She did the actual grocery shopping?
Yes, and I promise you she's a real person.
Wow.
What kind of woman in the world gets a kick out of grocery shopping for other people? She's got to be a saint.
Yes, she is amazing, and I have used her service since July, and from July to December of 2013, she saved me $1,400 in my groceries.
She does the shopping, and she saves you money?
Yes, a lot of money.
A lot of money. I mean, think about what $1,400 in your budget in 6 months, so like $2,800, I'm just going to round up, what an extra $3,000 a year would do to your family budget. Could you take a little vacation? Could you set up that nest egg? Could you, add a deck to your backyard, buy some new furniture, put your kids in braces? We just actually paid off my son's orthodontic bill, Shanine, and I calculated, because each of my kids went into orthodontics twice, that we spent about $25,000 in a course of 8 years making sure my kids had nice smiles. So anything that we can do, contact information for Castle Rock couponing.
Yes, her website is castlerockcouponing.com. And her phone number is 303-862-8812.
Now, how did you find her?
Honestly, I met her through a networking event.
Okay.
And I could not believe that she did what she did. And the whole time she was speaking, I kept saying, "You really do this? I can't believe this is really true, because this is a dream come true for me, because I usually have 8 kids with me during the day, and so going grocery shopping is a nightmare."
Right. Taking your kids to the grocery store. Mom, can we have this? How
I
about
just
that?
take myself
We don't have
and
any
I'm
more
ready
of
to
this.
turn around by the time I get there.
Exactly. So when I met her, literally by the time she was done speaking, I asked her for paperwork, and I was sold.
All right, now, Shanine.
And the time that you spend grocery shopping, too.
Absolutely. Now, Shanine, I got to ask you another question, though, because something's just not, I'm not the brightest bulb in the knife drawer, and I'm not, something's not sinking. Does she actually make money, too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. She used to be in another line of work, and she had kids, and she decided to stay at home, and she needed something to do to bring in a little bit of money, and so she started clipping coupons, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
We have to send a lot of people her way. CastleRockCouponing.com.
Yes.
I love it.
I love it when you can turn something you love to do into a profitable business plan, and actually offer then great customer service, and something that we all need, all wish we could just take off our to-do list every week, save money, save time. Love it. Now, Shanine, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living now that you've got all this free time. You're not grocery shopping.
I sell wine for Wine Shop at Home. So basically what I do are private wine tastings in either a private home setting or a business setting. I also offer wine club membership, which is fabulous. You get wine directly delivered to your doorstep every single month. And we also do personalized labels, which are great for small businesses as a client thank you or an employee thank you.
Wine delivered to your home, somebody else doing grocery shopping for you. Shanine just changed your entire lifestyle with just these, with this one phone call. Shanine, how do people get in touch with you?
They can go to my website at wineshopathome.com/Shanine Barron, or my cell phone number is 303-817-7346.
Wow. Give that phone number one more time, Shanine, please.
303-817-7346.
Castle Rock couponing. I want to go check that out.
I know, it's so fun. And having your wine delivered to your home, we all have, get the concept of a wine club.
Right.
But having it be delivered.
And a party.
Absolutely. Groceries, party, get your Doritos, get your wine. Well, that's probably not what you have with wine. You have something a little more sophisticated, your cheese and your grapes.
It comes from the grocery store.
Yes.
Hello. Match made in heaven. Shanine, thank you so much. What a great fan brag. We appreciate you so much for calling into the show. You are now free to move about your weekend with skipping your step.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Shanine. What a great fan break. I love the idea of how do we make our life faster, better, easier, and do it with people that enjoy what they're doing, too. And so was it Mark Twain who said, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So brilliant gals that are created businesses out of their passion.
And that's just it. You find your passion, you do what you love, and it all works out. We love talking to you on Fan Braggin' Friday. The number to call is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We'd love to hear your stories of great customer service, and in response, we will give you time to talk about your business as well. It's a win-win all the way around. Got to take a quick break for station ID and a little bit of top of the hour news. We'll be back after this.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560, The Source.
KLZ 560 The Source and Colorado Select Auto Care Centers presents Gearheads High Performance Radio and Drive Radio, hosted by John Rush and Donnie Cypher.
When getting the airbag replaced, make sure whoever does it is using high-quality, OEM-specified componentry.
Keep your car on the road for years to come.
When you get over 100K, the reality is it's due for a pump as a maintenance item as much as anything.
Tune in weekends on 560 The Source for Drive Radio.
Government affects so many aspects of our lives, and it's become so complicated that it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Most daily talk radio is either so divisive that women don't want to listen, or you don't have time to listen to 2 or 3 hours of it every day. We want to offer you a concise, easy-to-understand synopsis of the issues put into the context of what women like you care about and how you and your family are personally affected. We're calling our show Heart of the Matter because that's what we plan to do. Get to the core principles of each issue so you can choose for yourself what you believe. So please join me, Jill Vecchio, and my co-hosts, Kim Munson and Molly Vogt, for 2 fun hours of lively discussion every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Let's get to the heart of the matter on KLZ 560 The Source.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster. New information on the Benghazi terrorist attack out of the White House. The Blaze Radio's Kay Long explains.
For the very first time, the Obama administration identifying specific groups as being involved in the terror attack in Benghazi, Libya, that killed Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other Americans. The State Department issuing terrorist designations for 3 militants and 3 extremist groups, including 2 it says were involved in the 2012 attack. I'm Kay Long, the Blaze News.
The Labor Department's out with new unemployment numbers. They're down. Those numbers not telling the whole story. We get details from the Blaze Radio's Robin Walensky.
The math is fuzzy, as it doesn't reflect all the folks who've totally dropped out of the workforce. Even the mainstream media taking notice, the Associated Press putting out in a tweet, breaking news, the U.S. economy adds 74,000 jobs. Unemployment falls to 6.7% because fewer people seek work.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 800-98-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring. Call 800-98-STEEL. That's 800-987-8335.
New Jersey.
KLZ 560, The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's... Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It is Fan Braggin Friday. This is the day that we love more than all the other days because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business.
Absolutely. Get to hear from you, our listeners. We know that every day, all week long, you're out there giving somebody your dollars, and you've chosen them because of the way they make you feel. They appreciate you. You know that they're going to offer you a great customer experience. You can refer them to others. Well, we would love to know who you love to do business with. It's so easy. It's just you talking to us. You can pour yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, pick up the phone and say, Eric and Angel, this is who I like to do business with. No different than if we met you out in public, you were talking to a friend in the neighborhood, somebody at a networking event. If somebody was to say, who does your hair, who walks your dog, who cleans your house, who does your website, who
serves you well.
855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, 855-326-2724. That's our Fan Braggin toll-free number.
Starting off the show, this came in from Jenny in Aurora, Colorado. She says, I would like to write about Symmetry Therapeutic Massage Spa in the Highland neighborhood of Denver. I love this place, she says. Great atmosphere, and I love the ability to book online. They also have last-minute specials on Wednesdays with 10 to 20% off services for openings the next week. Join the email newsletter. That's my recommendation. She says her husband gave her a gift card for Christmas. She did a 2-hour massage with Jessie. She was marvelous. Very strong hands and great at communicating about pressure throughout the entire experience without being a chatty Cathy. I would highly recommend her and Symmetry. I've been there 3 times now and plan to return for a couple more massages with Brandy and Cher. We have seen Jane and Megan before, and they were also excellent. Everybody in Symmetry Therapeutic Massage and Spa, fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Everybody could use something a little more therapeutic this time of year, kind of kickstart, get your year off in just a real clean and healthy environment. I know, doesn't it just sound divine? Think about this. What do you want your life to look like? What do you envision that to be? Our friend Carrie Conley, who's putting on this Success Unleashed Summit next week, talks about writing down that vision. It's your life. So often we just kind of go with the wind, where the wind blows us, instead of being very intentional. And so this is your year to make it your year. 2014, the year of double blessings. Amazing happens here, and we want to know who offers you amazing customer service.
The number to call is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We'll come back with more Fan Braggin stories after this.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Renew, heal, and experience the miraculous with Master Healer Yoga and Meditation teacher Karen Corona. Karen has 30 years' experience providing natural healing therapies and nutritional education, and her yoga and meditation programs will guide you back to vibrant health and wellness. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. That's 303-725-1119. Mention Experience Pros and get $450 off of Karen's upcoming healing and yoga retreat in June, set in the lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. Call today, 303-725-1119, or online at KarenCorona.com.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now is the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Eric and Angel give you the tools you need to grow your business. Ken and I give you the knowledge you need to defend your business against the government. Local, state, and federal government can hinder everything you are working so hard to build. Listen to Grassroots Radio Colorado, weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on KLZ 560 The Source to find out how you can help in the fight for small business. We are on your side. Now back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Do you know what your own personal debt ceiling should be? 0. I'm going to surgically remove the word debt from your vocabulary. Sound like fun? Well, it is. It's called The Dave Ramsey Show. Weekdays at noon on KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for Fan Braggin' Friday. This is the day when we ask you to call in at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We got a fan brag from Joe. Joe says, I am now a huge chopped salad lover, and I owe it all to 4-leaf chopped salads in Greenwood Village, Colorado. I've now tried chopped salads everywhere, even while traveling to other states, and have yet to find a chopped salad that comes close to the freshness and quality of toppings that 4-leaf brings to the customers. The staff are quite friendly, and you can take a stab at their daily trivia. 4-leaf is a must-try. One warning, once you go, you'll be hooked. You know, you and I know chopped 4-leaf salad, 4-leaf chopped salads very well, and I think maybe we should give somebody an opportunity to try it out on the pros.
Do we have a gift certificate?
I do.
Oh, I will tell you what. If you are a salad fan, you already love eating salads, you get the nutrition, and you like to go into your refrigerator and mix and match and put all the different things in and kind of, I call it refrigerator salad. It's like, what do we have? And make these delicious salads. You're going to absolutely love 4-leaf chopped salads. Even if you're not a salad fan, you're thinking, all right, salad, appetizer. As the one comedian, he's like, salad, it's like a promise that food is coming.
Right.
This isn't the food. It's a promise that food is coming. You will love 4-leaf chopped salads. Not only the diverse amount of ingredients, it's an experience to go through the line and watch them put all your different ingredients all into the bowl, and then they use these big old chopper knife things, two-handled, and they chop it all up, and it's like
an experience. It's a show.
I love it.
Yeah,
it is so much fun and so tasty. Get the large, no matter what. Always order the large. For me, it's like 2 meals in one, and so I have it for lunch, and then I get to take it home and have it for dinner as well. So you want to send somebody to 4-leaf chopped salads?
I do. The next caller with a fan bragging story will get lunch for 2 on the pros, and you can go over to 4-leaf chopped salad there in Greenwood Village. And so the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG. Say something nice about somebody else in business. Tell us your story as well, and we will give you lunch on the pros. Chop 4-leaf salad. I keep saying it backwards. 4-leaf chopped salad. Amazing. I like the buffalo salad.
What's the buffalo salad? Describe it and talk slow and in a husky voice.
I think you're mocking me. I like the buffalo salad because it's, like buffalo chicken wings. It's chicken rolled around in that buffalo sauce.
Mm.
And then you put it on top of all the fresh ingredients and the salads and so on.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
And then you drizzle it.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry. I didn't have breakfast.
Blue cheese. We should go to 4-leaf chopped salads.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I may just call in my own fan brag.
You know what you can also do? You can fax in your order in advance, and so you can just go in and grab it, and it'll be ready when you go. They also do fun tropical smoothies as well. 4-leaf chopped salads. We got to do a Chew on This feature with them earlier last year, and it's a great experience. If you're trying to eat healthier this year, if you aren't, you should be.
You should.
Go to 4-leaf chopped salads and make it part of your regular eating habits.
You know, they make eating healthy so dang tasty. I love
I know,
it.
even Eric.
Even Eric
enjoys going to 4-leaf chopped salads and doesn't say to me, Angel, can we hit the taco place on the way home?
No, it'll fill you up, especially if you get the large. Will absolutely fill you up. It is it's healthy. Monica, the owner, is fantastic. The staff recognize us when we come in, give a little wave. And, they got to keep their eyes on what they're doing because.
It's wicked.
Right.
It is.
They got a big guillotine blade.
It is. It's like a guillotine blade. I swear this thing is 2 feet long. It takes 2 handles, but it's like chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, you're done.
And it gets all in the bowl. And so here's the benefit of that. You know how you're like going through your salad and some of it's like you get some salad or lettuce and then you get some of the topping and all the toppings are usually fall to the bottom and some dressing, some have a lot of dressing, some have a little dressing. It's like every bite is all chopped together, just the perfect amount of ingredient, all the fun little toppings and the perfect amount of
mixed with the dressings, all tossed together. We got to go.
Yeah, apparently. Well, how about if we send Patty?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, Patty's talking to Charlie right now, and so we'll talk to Patty in here in just a moment. Oh, here she is. Patty, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi.
Hi, Patty. Welcome. Do you have a fan bragging story for us?
I do. I needed a printer to work with my iPad. I called Best Buy in Parker, spoke to Lisa. She looked it up for me, found one that was on sale. I drove over there. She pulled it off the shelf, rang it up for me, and I was in and out in 5 minutes.
No way.
At Best Buy in Parker, you were in and out in 5 minutes?
Absolutely.
Holy cow.
That rocks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay, so you had to do, because you're doing it with your iPad, you have to have something special because of the technology for your iPad?
That's my understanding, that you have to have a printer that prints with iPrint or AirPrint.
AirPrint, right.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's a special.
So she looked at it. Right. She looked it up for me, found one that would work, found one that was on sale, told me she had one in stock. I went over there, walked in, asked for her. She pulled it off the shelf, rang it up, and I was done.
And do you love your printer?
Well, I haven't gone home yet.
Oh, this
just
right
happened?
This just happened.
This is a fan brag on the run?
I love it.
On the run.
Okay, so you just went out, you just had this great customer experience, you immediately called us.
Got to call Eric and Angel.
All right, so where are you going for lunch today, Patty?
Well, I'd love to go to 4-leaf chopped salad.
I know, wouldn't that be fun?
You got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You absolutely got it. We will. I tell you what. If you're in Parker, I'm guessing, you just come up Parker Road and hang out here at the studio for a minute, and we'll leave a gift card at the studio for you. It's just up Parker Road at Yale.
Oh, that's great.
That would be great. Normally we would mail it to you, but we want you to be able to go out for lunch today.
Right.
So Charlie will give you the directions so you can come here and pick up your gift certificate here in the studio so you can go to 4-leaf chopped salads
now,
today.
Patty, before we let you go, tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Love that.
Do you have children?
I do, and part of the problem was my son had a paper that was due today, and we couldn't get it to print on our existing printer, so it was time to resolve this problem.
You know, Patty, I think that happened at our house several months ago. My daughter couldn't get it to connect with her little iPad. She had done this great document, needed to do it, and she was panicked and freaking out. But I wasn't involved in the printer fix of that. That was something my husband and my daughter took care of together. So I didn't even know that it was an issue. So love that Best Buy took care of you. Love that you are taking care of your kids and doing the best job in the world as being a stay-at-home mom.
Absolutely.
So kudos to you, Patty, and thanks for listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, thank you. I love your show.
All right, Patty, stay on the line. Charlie's going to give you directions to the studio to pick up your gift card to 4-leaf chopped salads in Greenwood Village. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Benjamin Franklin once said that nothing is certain except death and taxes. He was right, mostly. What Ben didn't know was that when it comes to death, Mike Heffelbauer, licensed and board certified in funeral services since 1990, has served families with dignity and respect while saving them thousands with their affordable and realistic pricing. Heffelbauer Funeral Services, family owned and community involved. When certainty calls, call Heffelbauer Funeral Services, 720-344-6087, 720-344-6087, or visit HeffelbauerFuneralServices.com.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
You've tried and tried to shed those 10, 20, even 50 pounds of excess weight, and like so many Americans, you're frustrated. It's no secret that the body needs to be in balance before lasting weight loss can be maintained. Let Dr. Deborah Zeff and Christy Edwards of Holistic Herbal Health help you detoxify your body and get you on the fast track to quantum weight loss. You know you can do this. Now you know someone who can help. Call Dr. Zeff and get started on your quantum weight loss today. 303-249-7742. That's 303-249-7742 or online at rootedinhealth.com.
Get out of debt. Stay out of debt. The Dave Ramsey Show, live today at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. It is Fan Braggin Friday. This is the day that we celebrate greatness in business, and we're going to go straight back to the phones. Jenny's calling in. Jenny, welcome to the show.
Hi, Eric and Angel. How are you?
Oh, Jenny, we are doing fantastic. Did you find somebody to fan brag about this week?
I did. I am fan bragging about ALMC Mortgage and Nova Home Loans.
Oh.
Because I attended one of their events that you were speaking at, and I learned so much about mortgages and home loans, and it looks like there's something coming around the corner today that ALMC Mortgage and Nova Home Loans know quite a bit about because they're working together. Do I know quite a bit about that? Not really, because I don't have a home right now, but I have in the past. And I have to say, it's so wonderful when your loan and your mortgage company and the title company, Land Title, is sponsoring the event also. It's so easy when you have the right people working for you.
You bet.
So I would really like to put out a huge fan brag to all three of those companies because they work very well together. And I think it's so important right now that home sales are up. I think the first down, from what I've read in the Denver Business Journal, was in October, where the percentage of homes being sold were down like a minuscule amount. But now it's totally taking off again. November, December, like ever since the beginning of January last year and this year.
It certainly is a seller's market, and boy, I'll tell you what, things are going great. And the folks over there at ALMC Mortgage and Nova Home Loans, they have all the tools. You know, ALMC stands for All Loans Must Close.
And they do.
And Cheryl knows that, you know, maybe today what we need to do, instead of just going out and trying to make a poor fit, maybe what we need to do is work on some credit restoration. And when we do that, 3 months later, 4 months later, you might be perfect for that next home that you're looking for. They do it all, and they do a great job. Great fan brag, Jenny. Now, we recognize your voice, but I'll bet you the listeners would like to know a little more about you. Please tell them what you do.
Do we want to give some contact information out for Cheryl?
Absolutely. Forgive me. Yes, please.
Oh, that's okay. She is at 1745 Shea Center Drive, Suite 300 in Highlands Ranch. But her phone number is 303-696-6933. And honestly, we can't recommend her enough because if anything starts to go wrong with your mortgage, like meaning like when you're trying to get it approved, she will make sure you close on time.
Absolutely.
She will do everything. She is up 24/7 for every single client, trying to make sure everything goes as planned. So please think about using her. Anyway, I am Jenny Gold, and I work for Experience Pros Radio Talk Show, and I sell the Extreme Customer Service Directory and advertising on the show. And let me tell you, if you want to get your name out there and your company out there and you're wondering why you're not getting the exposure that you need, we are here to help you. We are here to help you meet other small businesses, medium-sized businesses. We all have quite the sphere of connections and things, so we would love to work with you. So please give us a call and let us know how we can.
Fantastic. Jenny, what's your phone number?
It is a long-distance cell, but it's 323-828-5085. Again, that's 323-828-5085. My email is jenny@experiencepros.com. Please feel free to call me, email me, and I am more than happy to meet with you and explain more about what we're doing at Experience Pros.
I love it. Love that you are out there, that you are part of the community, and Jenny is, the entire team with the Extreme Customer Service Directory is always on the lookout for companies that say, I wish more people heard about me. I wish more people knew about what I did. I'm looking to collaborate with a sphere of marketing professionals who are involved in the community, who offer great customer service. I mean, you may remember where you go, your brand follows. And so the brand that is behind the Extreme Customer Service Directory, imagine if somebody called you and said, I heard about you on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. The kind of service you're going to get is going to be amazing. So contact Jenny if you want to be included. If you're a company you think will qualify, we do put you through a 14-step qualification process. But if you think you will qualify, connect with Jenny, jenny@experiencepros.com. And if you're looking for companies that, you know, you're curious of who you should hire for your own services, we always encourage our listeners to go to the Extreme Customer Service Directory first. Well, Jenny, thank you so much. What else is happening in your world today, girl?
Oh, geez, it is a bright, sunny day, and I'm just kind of, I'm not wearing orange, and I just put something out on Facebook that if you call in and you fan brag today, after you talk about another company and then your company, please let us know if you're wearing orange, because this is like a Broncos day, guys. Like, we totally need to be pumping everybody up.
I know,
wait, hold on. I'm throwing the yellow flag.
You're not wearing orange either?
What you said?
You're not wearing it either?
I'm not wearing it either.
All right, everybody needs to go back home and do a retake.
I know.
We all do. We
I'm
need
like
to get
the worst
redressed.
person to- I know, isn't that terrible? Well, I'm going to get redressed for the day, but I did just post a wonderful picture on the Experience Pros website, the Experience Pros page on Facebook, and it's the DIA photo, and DIA has changed their colors on the little teepees, as we call them, on top of the DIA, and half of them are blue and half of them are orange.
Gotta
so
love
they're
that.
even celebrating the Broncos. So I guess when the other team flies in, we're going to be having just a little bit of heart palpitations, right?
I know. I love that. I
Philip
love
Rivers
how
start crying just looking at it.
the
All right.
entire city does. We band together. Everybody's. It's like a holiday when the Broncos get this far in the playoffs. So it is pretty exciting to see the whole city come together and businesses feature it. So you're going to go get redressed. We're going to get redressed, and we're going to start our day over with orange fever.
Jenny, thanks for the call. We appreciate you.
Community.
Yes.
All right, no problem. I love you guys. Have a great day.
All right. Folks, the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We've got open phone lines. We'd love to hear your story of great customer service and whether or not you're wearing Bronco orange. We'll be back after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
This is Dave Logan, and I know what it's like to get home and not be able to get into the garage, right? I mean, it's especially frustrating when you're getting home from a road trip. That's why I now trust Don's Garage Doors to make sure that it never happens to me again. The LiftMaster system, along with the reliability of Don's, gives me absolute confidence that I'll always be welcomed home. Perhaps you should contact my friends at Don's Garage Doors and ask about their free keypad and remote offers while their supplies last. Find them online at donsgaragedoors.com or call them at 303-738-DOOR.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. List That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. List That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
Government affects so many aspects of our lives, and it's become so complicated that it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Most daily talk radio is either so divisive that women don't want to listen, or you don't have time to listen to 2 or 3 hours of it every day. We want to offer you a concise, easy-to-understand synopsis of the issues put into the context of what women like you care about and how you and your family are personally affected. We're calling our show Heart of the Matter because that's what we plan to do. Get to the core principles of each issue so you can choose for yourself what you believe. So please join me, Jill Vecchio, and my co-hosts, Kim Munson and Molly Vogt, for 2 fun hours of lively discussion every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Let's get to the heart of the matter on KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Love this day because this is the day we celebrate greatness.
Absolutely. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724 is the phone number to call. We want to hear about who you like to do business with.
Wanda is on the line with us. Wanda, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Wanda, very nice to have you with us. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I am calling to brag about, it's sort of a long title, the Father's Show Resource Program. They are a nonprofit organization here in the Denver metro area, and they basically provide resources to men to help them be better fathers. The nonprofit organization, and they have a website, and they offer all kinds of resources on their website. Child care counseling, legal advice, just all kinds of things. And they do it for free. They offer it completely for free, and anyone can tap into their resources, whether they're in Colorado. They do have some resources in other states. And I just think it's a fantastic cause. You don't have to be a father. You could be a mentor. You can be a grandfather. Young father, old father, military, it just doesn't matter.
I love that.
I love it. The Father's Show Resource Program. The Father's Show Resource Program. We did look them up and found them. Actually, it was really easy to come across their website and make that super easy. It is a long name. They probably did it without thinking about Twitter, using Twitter for marketing way back then. How did you find out about them, Wanda?
Well, I was going to a networking event, and the CEO of the company, his name is Mike Thompson, was in attendance, and I just found it really interesting when he started talking about what he did, and I instantly thought of my husband, and if my husband could be a resource or go to some of the classes that they offer for elementary school kids, and had coffee with Mike, and the rest is kind of history. We have connected on a business level as well as me connecting him with my husband and other men that could help his nonprofit organization.
Well, I love the whole concept behind it. The Father's Show Resource Program. Found them at thefathershowrp.org. thefathershowrp.org. And Wanda, do you have any other contact information for them?
I do. I have their phone number is 720-280-4793. Those two are probably the best way to get in touch with them. Do you want their physical address?
No, that should be good enough. People can go find them over at thefathershowrp.org or with that phone number you just gave, 720-280-4793. Great fan brag. This is your first time calling, right?
It is.
Love that. Now, Wanda, you know how we do it. We love hearing stories about other folks that are doing a great job, and now we want to know a little bit about you. What do you do for a living?
I am an event planner. I own a company called Partytopia Events, and we are a full-service event planning company. So we do weddings, corporate events, and any kind of celebration you can think of, from quinceañeras to bat mitzvahs, birthday parties, the whole 9 yards. And this is also another connection that I have with the Father's Show, is as an event planner, we have been asked to help them with a fundraising event that they do annually. And as long as I'm on the radio, I'd like to give a shout out. We are looking for fathers to be nominated for Father of the Year.
Oh, very nice.
Go on that, you go on that link, that website that you've mentioned, and you nominate a man that you think is a fantastic father. We have 6 categories. It's Father of the Year, Military Father, Single Father, Young Father, Grandfather, and Mentor. So you don't even have to be a biological father. If you're taking an active role, it's completely free. They are honored with free golf tournaments and free luncheon, and it all culminates into a fundraising event the day before Father's Day.
Oh, how fabulous. I think we do a lot of things for moms, and the dads almost take the back burner to the limelight, so to speak. And so
I agree.
I love that. So the website, one more time, where we can go and nominate our favorite dad is thefathersshow.rp.org. Is that correct?
That is correct. And we are taking nominee applications through,
Nominations.
Through nominations, thank you. I'm getting a little tongue-tied, through April 30th.
Well,
so if anybody listening would like to nominate a dad, that would be fantastic.
Well, think about what that would do for the dad in your life to say, I nominated you for Father of the Year. You would definitely get lots of kudos for that as well, just knowing that you recognize the value that they bring to your family and to your children. Wanda, thank you so much for the fan brag. Now tell our listeners what you get to do.
You said something about Partytopia. Tell us some contact information and describe that a little more for us.
Oh, yeah, sure. I would love to. So we are local to the Denver area, and we will do as little or as much as somebody requires. So perhaps they just want some resources. They don't know of a good caterer or a good photographer or even a venue for that matter. We can help them with that, all the way to somebody saying, this is my budget, and you handle it from A to Z.
From A to Z.
We're always there the day of the event. We even have something called Party in a Box. If you just want some themed ideas and want one-stop shopping, we even offer that. If you wanted a ballerina party for 10 little girls, we gather everything you would need and ship it off to you. And the contact information. Oh,
yes,
go ahead.
I was going to say, and the contact information for Partytopia.
Yes, it is partytopiaevents.com is our website. So let me spell that for you. PARTYTOPIAEVENTS.
PartytopiaEvents.com. Tell Wanda you heard about her on the Experience Pros radio show, and don't forget to nominate your favorite dad. Wanda, you are now my kindness captain. You may feel free to fan brag every single week. We would love to hear from you.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for putting up with my hemming and hawing.
Oh, no hemming and hawing. That's how people communicate, and you did a great job. Hope to hear back from you again next week. Folks, let's go to the phones, back to the phones again with Carolyn. Carolyn is calling in. Carolyn, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Hi, guys. How are you this morning?
Well, we are just doing fantastic, Carolyn. We've had almost 2 full hours of fan bragging stories, so having a good time. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I want to fan brag about Denise at Windcrest. As you guys know, we had the Winnapalooza training at Windcrest this week, and their packet included some information just about all their services now at their new long-term care facilities, which included some short-term rehab. And I'm dealing with a mother-in-law that at 92 years old has got some health issues. And so I called over there and connected with Denise. And there's some things that may or may not work. She's helping me think outside the box to move my mother-in-law closer to me. She was just wonderful in the help that she offered and the information that she provided to me.
It's so comforting because you've kind of reversed roles in now being the caretaker for a parent is, there's a transition in there. So just knowing that you've got somebody that is a resource for you is so valuable. Denise over at Windcrest being fan bragged about by Carolyn. How far closer, how big of a move would this be for your mother-in-law, Carolyn?
Well, right now she's at a location that takes me a half hour to get there. Okay. And so, every visit is quite the commitment for the afternoon or morning or whatever. Right. And Windcrest is within 10 minutes from my house. So, it's the kind of thing where it would be so convenient to just be able to stop in coming or going and doing it more often.
Well, and what a lovely environment Windcrest is as well. They take such great care of their residents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have contact information for Windcrest?
I do. They are located at C470 in Santa Fe. The exact address is 3420 Mill Vista Road. It's in Highlands Ranch. And their phone number there is 303-876-8349.
Can you give that number one more time, please?
Sure, it's 303-876-8349.
Fantastic. And Carolyn, you know how this works. We'd love to hear about what you do for a living as well.
I'm a health coach. My business is called Smart Food and Fit, and I help people find the program, the supplements, the diet that fits for them.
Well, this must just be the time of year that your phone gets to be ringing off the hook, because everybody's trying to be healthier, eat a little better, get a little more exercise into their lifestyle. So let us continue that trend and give your phone number out.
Okay, my phone number is 303-883-2820, and we have a big event coming up this week.
Oh, please tell us.
On next Thursday evening at the Sheraton in Lakewood, Dr. David Katz will be speaking to a public event. And Dr. Katz is the Director of Preventative Health at Yale University and has been listed on a number of lists, but particularly this year as one of the top 100 health professional influencers in America. So if people want to spend an hour of their time coming out and hearing Dr. Katz, it's a free open seminar. It will make a difference in how you treat your health going forward.
You bet. So if people are interested in participating in that, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you or to register?
Two ways. Give me a call or send me an email, and I'll be happy to put you on my list and save you a seat, because it will be a full house. Again, my phone number is 303-883-2820, or the email is Carolyn@jpsmartfood.com.
Carolyn@jpsmartfood.com. Make sure that you are taking care of you this year, and that if you're looking for some help and a health fitness coach that's going to hold you accountable, get in touch with Carolyn. Carolyn, thanks so much for the fan brag.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
We can't help it. It is Fan Bragging Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We have Karen will be up next right after these messages. We have two lines open. We'd love to hear from you.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art. It matters.
If you're ready to get serious about your health, then experience the BioT difference. BioT Medical's all-natural testosterone pellet therapy is the safest and most effective way to increase your testosterone levels. Testosterone therapy not only improves your energy and libido, but also protects against heart disease, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and prostate cancer. Go to biotmedical.com to find a BioT certified practitioner near you. That's BIOTE medical.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Self-governance is not a spectator sport. Grassroots Radio Colorado with Ken and Jason. Afternoons at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Dave Ramsey Show.
These things where these people come in and they happen to be your children and they act like they own your house and they get to stay there till they're 32 playing Nintendo in the basement and writing blogs about how evil wealth is on mother's computer. This stuff is just ridiculous. We're growing a whole generation of wusses with this stuff. And so we've got to make these young men and women become adults in the process. And that's a loving act. It is a firm thing sometimes, but more than anything, it's a lot of clarity.
Dave Ramsey, noon to 3 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance me. I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance me. You don't have to admit ya.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. And it is Fan Braggin Friday, and let's go straight back to the phones. Karen is waiting for us. And Karen, welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Good to talk to you and Angel as well.
Oh, always great to hear from you. Karen, what's your fan bragging story today?
Well, I think it's a great one. I went to a presentation that Kelly Mirabella with Stellar Media Marketing did yesterday, and she was amazing. And what they do is they help you when it comes to your social media marketing. What I really liked about her, though, and she could talk in plain English. A lot of times people, when they're trying to promote their company on Facebook, or do they use LinkedIn, or they use Twitter, and they don't really understand how all that interacts and how that can work. And she really did a great job of explaining that. And I also wanted to promote for her, too, is that they, Stellar Media Marketing is also offering free classes this month that folks can sign up for if they're looking to promote their business using social media as well as email marketing.
Well, I will tell you what, that is so valuable to finally get on board with how to use social media as part of your business plan, because we've all kind of, dabbled in it for years. In the beginning, said, well, nobody quite gets it, so it was really okay to not get it ourselves. Well, now the train is here. It's leaving the station. Time for us to get on board. How do people sign up or find out more about her workshops?
Absolutely. Well, to sign up for the free training, and some of them are done online, and then others you actually go to a location, but you can sign up on stellarclasses.com. It's STELLAR classes.com, and the classes that she's doing in January are free. Another way to contact them is the phone number, which is 720-515-6137.
All right, so Karen, what was like your aha that you took away from yesterday's class for your company?
Well, it was more about learning to kind of expand on some of the things that we've been doing, and that I learned a lot about Twitter, which I really didn't know much about it at all. And I learned a lot. I knew that when you got on it, you did a tweet, but I just really didn't know that much. I mean, I use LinkedIn, I use Facebook, but I learned a lot about Twitter that I didn't know.
Well, love it. StellarMediaMarketing.com. Sign up for some of their workshops. Love it that some of them are online. You don't actually have to walk up, change your whole schedule. You can just tune in and get that valuable information. Karen, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, thank you. My husband and I run Seniors Helping Seniors of South Metro Denver. We provide non-medical in-home care to seniors so that they can stay at home. A lot of people, they get older, it becomes harder and harder to stay at home, but they want to. So we go in and we can provide a little help, or we can provide a lot of help.
Love that.
That is so nice, because being in your own surroundings, sometimes we're really tied to that, and so if we have to be displaced, it just makes that transition in that time of that stage of life much harder. I know you offer a quality program. Give some contact information.
Sure, thank you. Our phone number is 303-990-4561. You can also check us out on the internet. It's www.seniors-helping-seniors/South Metro Denver.
Do that one more time.
Yeah, I got kind of choked up.
No worries.
seniors-helping-seniors.com/South Metro Denver.
There you go.
Well, you can even follow Senior Helping Seniors of South Metro Denver on their Facebook page. They share fun little tidbits, helpful things that we're all dealing with, and you're just a great resource. You can also find Senior Helping Seniors of South Metro Denver on our Extreme Customer Service directory as well. Anything else we need to know, Karen?
Nope, I think that's it for today, and I'm going to see you guys next week.
We look
Love
forward
that.
to it. You're referring to our public visibility event that we've got going on Wednesday night, and we've got a great event happening over at Purple Ginger in the Denver Tech Center. All of our listeners are welcome to come and join us. You can find more information about that at meetup.com/The Revolution. Let's go to Eileen. Eileen, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hello. Thank you.
Hi, Eileen. Thank you for calling. What's your fan bragging story?
My fan bragging story, which I just learned how to do this morning with Philip.
Love that.
Is about ABC Reprographics. They're here in Denver, and their customer service is the best. I have a very small business, so everything counts, and they treat me just as well as they would treat anyone that's got a large, huge order. I've done all my business cards and all my flyers and whatnot with them. And there just happened to be a very small snag in communications as far as, pricing went. They absolutely went out of their way, calling me, contacting me, to express, how sorry they were, and they just made it right. And I just want everyone to know that they do such quality work. And, I wanted to make sure I give you their names. There's Bruce and Cheryl Schwartz.
Bruce and Cheryl?
Schwartz. They
Okay.
own it. And then there's Mark and Ken that I worked with as far as the typesetting and the graphics and whatnot. And they sent, they're constantly in contact with me as far as there's a little tiny change with something. They just want to make sure it's right. And I love them.
I love it.
Everything they've had print.
That's a great fan brag, and there was a challenge in there, and I think that's what sets Extreme Customer Service apart, because so often we receive mediocre customer service, and if there's a challenge, it goes downhill from there. Those that can get through that challenge and make it better, and then even turn it into a fan bragging worthy story, that's a company that we want to know about. And so thank you so much for fan bragging about ABC Repro Graphics in Denver. Now, Eileen, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I am an event planner, but more specifically, I specialize in creating life-changing events for women. And the name of my business is Key Events, LLC. And I do have a workshop coming up this month on January 25th. It's called Unlock Who You Are. Basically, I put together speakers with interactive presentations. There's always some sort of movement within the day, a yoga or Pilates, release technique. And then the third part of the business is to give back to the community. So during this workshop, we will also have a silent auction that benefits the Gathering Place, which is here in Denver. And we also are asking people to donate purses or attachés for Dress for Success.
I love that.
So,
Eileen, do you have a phone number that we can reach you at?
Yes, it's 303-881-7895.
All right.
And my website is keyeventsllc.com.
keyeventsllc.com. Love it, Eileen. What a great Fan Braggin story. We are at the top of our hour, so we have to say goodbye, but thank you for calling in, and call in again next week.
Thank you.
All right. And there you go. Time flies when you're having fun, and no one has more fun than we do here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, and myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros Radio Show possible every single day, we say thank you. Remember, you are the revolution. And, Angel, I love this time because Fan Braggin Friday just kind of is the gateway to a great weekend.
Absolutely. I love making sure that local businesses have more visibility with these Fan Braggin stories.
You bet. Give somebody a 20-second kiss, because you know that stands for kindness is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560, The Source.
Hey everybody, it's Randy Corcoran. The first week of the brand new live and local morning show, Wake Up with Randy Corcoran, was such a blast to do. I've read your emails and your messages, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. On Monday, we've got a very special morning show for you. At 5 a.m., it's a full hour with U.S. Senate candidate Ken Buck, and at 6 a.m., a full hour with gubernatorial candidate Tom Tancredo. The new morning show, Wake Up with Randy Corcoran, on KLZ 560.
Lisa's on Facebook. How do you justify building wealth when there is so much need in the world?
Dave Ramsey.
I justified it because I am not Jesus. I am not a Messiah. I am not God. I cannot, no matter how much wealth I attain or don't attain, I cannot move a needle in the scope of the whole world. Number one. Number two, I'm not building wealth. I manage it for God. As a Christian, I don't own anything. And so the wealth that we're managing for